Alright. Hello, welcome to Turtle Talk. This is my vlog show, talk show, podcast thingy, where I talk about all kinds of random things, mostly anime and video games and the stuff that I've been doing lately. So, what I wanted to talk about this week, it's been a while since I've done a podcast thing, talk show thing, vlog. So, it's been a while, and I wanted to talk about part of why is I don't get so many views on them. They're not the most popular thing. And I was trying to see how many views my Diablo videos would get in the last month, and they actually got over 1,000 views, so that's pretty awesome. I'm kind of excited for that. I believe that most of the reason that they got the views that they did was because of the timing, because there was a patch, and I did them right after the patch, and they would build videos, and people were at that point looking like, what do I need to build now? How do I need to change my build and stuff, and what items I have, kind of stuff differently. So that being, it's not a very huge like YouTube space for Diablo videos. There's a couple other guys that I've watched their videos too, and you know, we're all about the same kind of just showing people how to play, so it's pretty fair. I don't think any of us stole any views from anyone else. I think their videos got a few more views than I did. So, you know, maybe it's their production quality is a little bit better. Maybe it's just their tags or marketing is a little bit better. And I didn't advertise or spam my videos on Facebook or Twitter or anything that much. I posted, I think, 3 times throughout the whole month that I had videos up on Twitter, and maybe a couple times I talked about them on Facebook saying that I had videos up. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, though. You know, getting quite a few views for not really advertising, and it's, you know, a game that I was playing quite a bit the whole month. So I've kind of taken a bit of a step back and a break from it right now. I've been trying to get back into League of Legends, which it's just not hard. The community of League of Legends is so rude, and like as soon as I got back into it, like first couple days, you know, you're like going from a left click to move game to a right click to move game. Yeah, and it's just a little bit throws off a little bit of your groove, right? So having to relearn the muscle memory, right? And yeah, so trying to do that for League of Legends, a little bit tricky, going from Diablo, which is just a little bit different. And Diablo's a lot more fast-paced and more like whatever if I die, where League of Legends is like, you died? How could you? You ruined our whole game. You are the team destroyer. You should uninstall. You should quit. You suck at life. That community. Which, and I try not to be one of those negative people, but after dealing with them, I almost felt myself just like, I want to tell these people how bad they are and they should uninstall. You know, when I started doing well again, I wasn't even doing like great or awesome. It's like a couple games I went like 20-2 or 20-5, and I felt like, man, the rest of my team is just dragging me down. They're making me lose. Like, I would get 20 kills or something and have like, you know, a couple deaths, and then all of a sudden our team would just be like, well, we can't do it anymore, you know, and they just give up, and the other team just comes back and has like this revenge game and wins. And I don't even know how to combat that. Like mentally, it beats you down after a few games of that happening. You're just like, I don't even want to play this game anymore. It's really hard. And so I've been trying to force myself to play on my Smurf account, because lower levels is so much easier. Like, you know more of the game than most of the other low levels. You'll have the other people that are leveling their Smurfs and stuff, and my Smurf is actually in the level 20 area now, so it's actually getting put against a lot of level 30s. I actually got put against a team that had like 2 diamond players, so I'm guessing they had like their third person in their party was, you know, level 13 or something, I think is what it was. But that makes it kind of hard to play against. You know, you're like thinking you're going to go in this game and smash a bunch of noobs, and you don't. But I don't know, there's not really a way to balance that. You know, I'm doing the same thing. I'm just not running with anyone. I'm just lower level, you know, Smurf account that I'm leveling, and maybe their friend was brand new, but you know, they had 2 people completely dominating the rest of the team. It was crazy. Other than that, I've been trying to play Titanfall. I played for a little bit, and I wanted to report back with a little bit of information on what they did, and I need to look at like the patch notes, but there's a few things that I remember like saying back in beta that like the custom classes need to be able to be renamed and stuff that they made possible now. And there's a few other things that I can't remember now. It's been 2 weeks probably since I actually played it. But I wanted to talk about it at some point on here, or do a little video. I might do a little video of it, just showing, and I'm going to look at the patch notes when I do that, showing some of the changes. And I think they did all right, but I still don't think it's enough to get people to play. And I feel like the community is so small, and I think they added the DLC with maps and stuff, right? And so you can't play those unless you buy the DLC. So they're doing the same thing Call of Duty always does. And it feels a lot the same. I mean, the one thing about Titanfall that I will say is, even though it's a mech game, I never get in the mech. I just run around, shoot people, and let the mech follow me. I put him on follow behind me, and he's coming up, and he's a big distraction. I'm shooting, a bunch of guys with my submachine guns, and then I'll jump in him for more ammo and jump back out. That's it. That's the one good thing about the Titan, is you can get in it for free refills on ammo when you run out. Like, okay, now I got more ammo and I can go at it again, or you can just stay in it till you die. Or until it dies at that point if you really want to. But I don't even have that much fun in the Titan. That's the sad part about that game, is like the wall running and stuff makes the running more fun than the Titan itself. And I hope Advanced Warfare, when it comes out for Call of Duty, that they maybe picked up some of the wall running stuff. And I know it may not, but I think I kind of look forward to it like I do a Black Ops game. I don't really look forward to the Modern Warfare games, but I'm hoping that Advanced Warfare is kind of more like Black Ops a little bit. I'm not expecting Black Ops 3 out of it because I know it's different build team, but I'm hoping that it just has like some of the better. Like I'm not one of that's a huge fan of the progression and the way that things unlock so randomly, but I think Black Ops 2 did it well enough that I liked it, and the way that you work towards getting the camos on each gun and the different sights and stuff. You had to use so much to get the different reticles. And I think Black Ops 2 did it way better than I think Modern Warfare 3 was kind of... I didn't like the way that Modern Warfare 3 worked, and the way that the character build on Black Ops 2 worked was really good. I liked it a lot. I think on Steam it says I have like 340 hours or something in Black Ops 2, so you figure that much time spent in a game. Yeah, I probably spent my fair share of time. I did max prestige in it and stuff, so I like that game a lot. And I tried to jump in it a while back, really late at night. Obviously not the best time to be trying to play an older game that has a really divided community between map packs. And that's where they fail, is they should just, by this point, because Ghost is out and Ghost has map packs, Black Ops 2 should just be like, here's the game and you get all the maps now. Like timed exclusive DLC, if you want to do it that way, for the map packs. I hate map packs. I really like the way Counter-Strike Source did map packs or did maps in general. Like the community makes them and you can go play on them, and they have their core maps, but then they have servers that have other maps, and they have their servers that have just the core maps, and they have servers that run whatever the owner wants. And I miss that part of having a community where it's like, because I made maps for Counter-Strike Source, I miss that. I played so much Black Ops, and then when I logged in this time, it was so late at night, there was nobody on, and the only thing, there's deathmatch, kill confirmed, domination, kind of each have a small search pool of like 200 to 300 people in either of them, any of those. So, and then you go to hardcore, and there's either deathmatch, maybe kill confirmed, and maybe domination has 50 people in it. But because of the time of night it is, those people are like across the world. So if you have your search filter thing set so that you only join games with like less than 150 ping, you'll never get a game. Like any of those matches, you'll never get a game. You have to set your ping up to about 200 on the search filter, which I think it goes to 300, or maybe it only goes to 250 or something. But like 150 I think is the default, and I would really rather run with it at like 100 or lower. I don't want anything that high in an FPS game. It's terrible to try and shoot someone and try and predict where they're at and where the server thinks they're at, and you don't know who the host is, because Black Ops hides all that stuff. You're not on like a dedicated server, so you can't just like predict they are this much ahead. I need to shoot there, and they will run into my bullets. It just doesn't work. And so that's kind of unfortunate for Black Ops. I mean, it was a fun game, but now it's just not worth even trying to load up and try and get a game because the pings are so high and there's just nobody playing. You know, and they want 40, $50 for it, even when it goes on Steam sale. It's summer sale right now on Steam, and they still want, I don't even know, I haven't looked at the price on Black Ops, but they still want a lot of money. Even Ghost, they still want like $30. It went on sale for 50% off at the most I've seen. And I don't think Ghost is successful enough to even jump onto, and I still haven't bought it. I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to wait till the next game, and you know, unless I got it on like a Steam gift or something, or Steam, the Steam sale has that thing where like you get stuff from your wish list if you're on the right team, like the purple team won the first day or whatever, you get the first 3 things off your list if you're one of the 30 people that chosen at random win out of that team. So I mean, that's cool of Steam to do stuff like that, but yeah, unless I get it for free, I'm not playing Call of Duty Ghosts. It's just not there. I bought Titanfall right before, right after that came out, thinking at least this is something to tie up my time until the next Call of Duty game, and it's not worth it. So that's kind of unfortunate. I did try to play Counter-Strike Go, and there's just not enough servers for Go. Like maybe I'm just searching the wrong thing, or maybe I'm just not playing the right modes, but I want to play gun game on Counter-Strike Go, and there's like a list of 5 servers, 1 that has people in it, and 4 that have nobody, 0, and it puts bots in there and stuff, I think. That's dumb. And so if you want to play the normal mode, hostage, and the bomb mode, you can do that, and you can play on the old maps, Italy and Dust 2, whatever. You can play on a lot of those old maps, but it's the same game that it was 20 years ago. Like, it hasn't changed almost from the original Counter-Strike Source I played a lot of, but it's because I played gun game, and I was on a gun game clan that had a server, and I played with a ton of people there every night, and they're busy playing drinking games and stuff, so it was pretty fun. It was a social thing more than anything, because we'd have all talk on the server, and everyone would be BSing and say, I shot you in the head, gotcha stuff. And that's something that I miss from Counter-Strike, but it's something that Counter-Strike Go doesn't do. I mean, other FPS games, I mean, I miss playing, back in the day, I miss playing Halo, but it was LAN parties of 16 people in a room at like when I was at trade school, and we were just sitting there playing Halo, and I miss that. But I don't, like, you can't get it from like Halo 3. I tried playing Halo 3, and it's 12-year-olds like, I did your mom, blah blah blah, and they just talk a bunch of smack, and it's so dumb and it's so annoying, and I'm like, you kids should not even have a microphone. You just aren't worthy. You don't need a I have a microphone because I'm an adult, and I want to talk to people and coordinate stuff, and you kids are just screwing other people's moms. It's messed up. Little virgins telling you that they screwed someone's mom. It's not cool. But that's all. I mean, that's all that Halo 3 was when I played. I never even bothered to play Halo 4. I don't have my own Xbox, so I didn't even I was like, I don't even care. I kind of. I know that Xbox One has the Halo pack that was talked about at E3, and I'm like, I'm a little bit excited that they're going to bring back Halo 1 and Halo 2 on its anniversary with like the HD'd maps and stuff. I remember for Halo 2, I remember going from trade school, like 4 or 5 of us went out 4:30 in the morning or 4 in the morning, whatever it was, went to a store and waited and went and got Halo early. I didn't even have an Xbox, but I made sure I got a copy of Halo so that I could play, and I could borrow someone's roommates or someone's Xbox, and I could play with everyone else that was playing the first day, the first weekend. I didn't want, I know stores were going to run out of copies, so I was like, I'm getting my own copy. I don't even care. I had my own controller and stuff. And then there was, a ton of people in dorm rooms that had Xbox, so we'd all go set up in a hallway lobby and go play, and we did that for months. That was our game for a long time. I don't think anyone cared, and every now and then we'd go back and play Halo 1 and be like, yeah, this is better. But Halo 2 had, the difference was Halo 1 you had to have to get 16 players, you had to have 4 per Xbox. You can only have 4 Xboxes. For Halo 2, you could actually have 16 Xboxes, 16 TVs set up, so you could all have your own screen and all your own things. So that was kind of cool. That was a big improvement. But I don't think even with Xbox One, I don't think that will be enough to make me want the system, because I just don't have those friends like that live in close proximity that I can just be like, dude, let's go have a Halo party. Let's go spend the weekend playing Halo for like 48 hours until we all want to like go somewhere for air. Like we all want something other than the smell of fat people in the same room sweating. You know, maybe that's just that's just something you don't get anymore when you're a little bit older than like college age kids. So I miss it, but can't have it. You know, not the same anymore. Um, I don't, like other video game stuff, there hasn't been much else. So we'll move on. Anime. I'm almost caught up with Bleach in the English dub. I think I'm at like 310 or 300 and something. 300. Yeah, I think I'm at like 310. I think it's up to like 336. So I got like 20 more episodes before I'm caught up again to where it's at, and then I think it goes to 360 something or 370 before it's over for now. I don't know if it's ever coming back or not, but almost there. So listen to a lot of Jethro Tull and stuff. So sound like a stoner, but that's music that I can appreciate. Like I listen to it, I'm like, this is really good. Just it's really good music. But then I also have the '90s alternative music that I was into, Gin Blossoms and Goo Goo Dolls and Green Day and some of that stuff, and then the grunge era, uh, Pearl Jam, and I'm drawing a blank on everything. Other bands, can't think. But so a lot of those things that I liked, I would think that would be listened to. As a family, my kids would have to listen to the stuff that I liked, Linkin Park and some of that stuff. My kids are gonna be like, "Oh, Dad, this is your music, it's not our music," and they're gonna be listening to whatever next trap music, dubstep stuff that comes out, right? So that kind of puts it in a weird kind of thought process. But we have the headphones now. We have a way of personal listening to music, and every person listens to their own music. And then the only reason you really ever seek out other music, unless you're like me, who really I seek out music on like Pandora and on the thing Spotify. Like I look for music on there that I don't know. I look for playlists that have music that I know that like this is good with this, and so I enjoy the seeking out of music. And so I wonder how, because a lot of kids, I think, like they hear like this is popular with my friends, so then they listen to it. But then how much of that really carries over, and how influential is the peer pressure of music more than like the social searching of music. I'm looking for music because I want new stuff. I want to hear everything once, kind of thing. I'm that kind of person. Like I want to watch every show. I'm a big multimedia kind of person. I want the different things. Like I want to experience them and discern for myself like what I like and what I don't like. And I think there's a lot of influence for people to be like, Justin Bieber's the best. Okay, listen to Justin Bieber. Or Selena Gomez is the best. I don't even know who else is popular right now. I have no idea. Those are like the two names that I know. But Kanye West. Okay, so he's popular. Why? Because people said so. But who said so? 12-year-olds that can vote? Or like who? I don't know. Akon is popular because he has auto-tune. Or so there, you get what I'm saying. I hope. I wonder what will carry over into the future, and I wonder how future music is going to be changed by the difference of headphones, by the difference of I'm not listening to what my mom and dad listen to. I'm listening to what I want, or I'm listening to what my friend said is popular, but I'm not listening to it with them. There's a big disconnect there. I like social gatherings where there is background music and there is a DJ and there is stuff, but how much longer is that going to go on? I remember going to some of the last things when I was a DJ, because they replaced me, going in with headphones on and being like, I don't care what you're playing, I'm listening to my own thing. Like I've got these giant headphones on, and I know I did it as a disrespect thing to the DJ because I was like, I don't like what you're playing, it sucks, I would rather have my own tunes. And I was DJing here before you came over, like last week, blah blah blah. And so I wonder how much that'll be in the future. Like, I wonder if you'll go to the future raves and you'll just be like, everyone's got their own headphones on, no one knows what anyone else is listening to. Makes me wonder quite a bit. I talked about that with my friend, and he was like, I don't know how that's gonna affect things, or like, but it definitely makes like the sale of music different, and like radios are already changing. Radio is already going towards an on-demand, or like pick your preference kind of stuff, versus just listening to whatever local radio stations are playing. Like you didn't have a choice in it 10-20 years ago when you're listening to radio, and now, and even then, like you didn't have, like they didn't tell you what the name of the song was until like the end or the beginning. They'd say it real quick and you could miss it. But now they have the radio that has like the display on it. It's like, this is the song that's playing, and it's this album, and it's this, and that definitely probably helps for popular and good songs, to get them more CD sales or whatever, iTunes sales, because people can look it up and just purchase it, on their phone now. So not CD sales, but it'll definitely, like that song, if it's good and popular, people will like iTunes, find this, boom, delete, download something, whatever. And I think that puts us in a different place, market wise, for music. and I wonder how much that's going to affect future sales, future industry. So food for thought. I hope you guys have some comments and stuff on that. I'm gonna wrap this up, but I thank you guys for watching. If you do have comments on the headphone conversation, or you want to talk about that with me, you can hit me up on Facebook.com/turtle13 or Twitter @turtle13, or on my YouTube channel. You can just leave comments, and I do see most of those. But yeah, next week I got pretty busy. I'm working at a fireworks booth, volunteering at a fireworks booth. I'm going to try and do all 4 days, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of July. And that'll be, the booth will be open like 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So I'm going to be there a lot. I'm going to take a couple breaks to like cool off, because it's going to be 105 plus, 107, maybe 110. So I'm not looking forward to the heat, but I love working at the fireworks booth. Selling fireworks and stuff is really cool. And knowing that it's going for a good cause is always good. Doing that with the church down the street, and the booth I'm at is for the children's ministry, so it's exciting, and I know it helps kids get to camp and stuff, so it's good. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. So I know I'll be busy, and I probably won't do anything much more next week. I might do one more thing this week, another video, and then I'm gonna have to catch up on some sleep, like the 5th of July, and then hopefully I can get back to a good schedule after that. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll try and get some replies to any comments that I see, and thank you guys so much for all the video views that I've had on the Diablo videos. I appreciate them all. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Have a great week.